Hello YouTube, SEstkr and Collecting, back with you for another video. It's Friday night and there's not much going on, really not much videos or nothing to watch, nothing I hadn't seen already. So tonight I thought we'd talk about cleaned coins. And y'all, I'm no frostbite on this stuff, I'm no expert, but I have learned a thing or two over the last 2 or 3 years about how to detect if coins have been cleaned or not. And I'll see, I know I can see it with my eye. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. So if the camera doesn't pick any of this up, y'all will never see this video. Anyway, this is going to be kind of tough with the tripod right in front of the microscope here. So I may be bumping it from time to time. So what do y'all think? In the comments right now, y'all think this coin right here is cleaned? Let's see. We got some scratches here. My lights might be just a little bit too bright. There we go. So, some scratches here. Is this coin cleaned? This coin is actually not cleaned. This is a slab coin. And according to NGC, it is an MS64, so a little tricky up there. Anyway, next up, I'm going to have to readjust my focus here because I went from a slab to a flat coin, so let me do that real quick. Let me get it focused in right here so we can see it good. Alright, what we have here? 1882 Morgan silver dollar. We got a, let's see, I thought that was a scratch, but it's just the way the light's hitting it. So what can we tell on this coin right here? Let's see if we can find something that would tell us something. Oh, I see something right here now. Now, right here is a good spot. Let me get my pointer here. Y'all see, this is the fields right here, what this looks like. Okay, you see around the stars, and then around the letters, and even up here around the device here. There's some places that got missed when they were cleaning this coin. This is something you typically want to look for. It doesn't always have this effect when you clean a coin, or if you scrub a coin, or if you wipe a coin. Dipping, you definitely won't do this effect because it all gets affected in a dip. But look around your stars, look around, people say to look for toning in different places. That's hard to do. Rim toning is a thing, especially if coins are in a roll. So it's a lot harder to tell just from toning. But you look for luster, original luster around these devices, the stars, the letters, these little small parts up in here around the bottom of the bird or the top, whichever way it is we're looking at it here. So look for things like this. These are little clues. This coin is definitely cleaned. Let me pull this out. Let's look at something else here. Alright, let's see. See if we can tell something about this coin right here. Alright, I'm seeing a pattern here. If you set the coin still, you might not see it as good, but when I spin it, you can kind of see it. I want y'all to look inside that E right there. See how bright and pretty the inside of that E is right there? Okay? Again, there's some luster in there that the scrubber missed. And there's a slight rim around these things. There's a spot right there or with the L where whoever cleaned it missed a spot. So when you wipe a coin, if you don't have these little telltale signs, you just look for 1,000, 1,000,000 different scratches, and they're usually all going one way. when somebody wipes a coin, they typically just wipe it all in one direction. Let me do that. My pen, my finger's too fat. They typically just wipe it all in one direction. So you'll see like a billion scratches. There'll be little bitty tiny scratches, and they're all going in one direction. Not always, but I have seen that. So that's one thing to look for as well. Again, look, inside the U, you can tell there's a little bit of original luster there. So, okay. I know I sound like a broken record, y'all, but I want y'all to get it, okay? Oh, here's a good one. Oh, yeah. That's easy to see. If y'all can't see that, y'all are blinder than I am. Right here, obviously, around the letters, around the main device here, too, you can see. I don't know why people scrubbed coins back in the day. I guess they wanted them to be pretty when they took them back to the bank or whatever and traded it for a paper bill. I don't know why people cleaned coins back in the 18 and 1700s, but it was a thing. And you had something also was called, drawerware, where the old roll top desk, you had coins in there, and every time you pulled a drawer out, the coin would slide around, slide damage or whatever. So this is easy to see right here for me. This is a good contrast right here. Always look around the stars, look around the letters, look around the main device in little spots. You can kind of even see here in between the denticles, little spots of luster here. Now there's a lot of scratches on this coin for sure. Big scratches. You see some big scratches. Well, I don't know if, what happened there. But like in this area right here, you see all these tiny, I could lower this camera down and you can see every one of these little tiny, like a million scratches in there, where somebody who scrubbed it back and forth. So yeah, that's an easy one to see. And always look around the main device, especially around tail feathers, where there's little gaps in between. Look for stuff like that. This is going to be a long video, y'all. I'm sorry. But for the new people who don't know, this is just things to look for. Let's look at this one right here. Let's see. Get my fat finger out of the way. Right here. Well, on the right side, I don't think we are. Let's go on the back side. Sometimes I like looking at the back of stuff. I don't know why. Sometimes it's easier to tell on the back. Now, you can see right here around In God We Trust, there's a little bit of luster there. It don't look like luster on the camera, but if you get down with a loupe and get down to a microscopic level, you'll see little reflections in here. So, again, look around the devices, especially little small tiny devices, inside the O, inside the E's, inside the letters here. Always look at that. And just, as far as just looking for wear on a Morgan, always look at the breast feathers. But that's not, the main spot. On this side, on this side right here, I'm zoomed down so low it's hard for me to get the picture right in my head here. Here we go. In this part right here, there's the face. You can tell a lot about strike. I may need to pump up some lights here. There we go. On this part, you can always tell if it's a weak strike. There's usually more detail right here. I got the wrong end of the pen. There's usually more detail right here, like behind her eye area. So this is not a really good strike on this coin. So that's just some other things. There's plenty of VAMs. You got a doubled eye. You got doubling in the letters. There's, thousands of VAMs you could go look up to make your coin more valuable. Now, on this one here, I'm not seeing the luster, but I'm seeing the tone parts in between. See how that looks? This part right here is a little darker, like there's some toning in here that when they were scrubbing it, they missed the toning. So another key thing to look for, you might not always see luster. Sometimes you will see toning. That's another dead giveaway. All right, y'all. 10-minute video. I'm getting out of here. Just something to ponder on. God bless. Take care. Southeast Stacking and Collecting. We're out.